Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have kind of introduction slash review of a fragrance which is a beast mode. Yeah, this is a summer beast mode. It's like a summer in a bottle, basically. That is the short of it. This is from the house of Lush. The reason I say house because they make everything inside the company from the raw material to the end product, so they are a true house. They could be considered niche because all they make is perfumes. I mean, they started with soaps, so soaps, candles, cosmetics like lotions and things like that. But then about around 20 years ago they started to venture into perfumes, and they have a very big portfolio in terms of the amount of perfumes in their portfolio. Right now, if you go to their website, I think they have around 20 to 25 perfumes altogether. Although they discontinued many of their fragrances from years ago, so if you count those ones, it would be like altogether around 50 perfumes they put out. And this house or this brand is a British brand. It started in west of England about 30 years ago, and they expanded very rapidly. The reason is when you when you pass their shops, they are mesmerizingly beautiful in terms of smell. And the smell of the shop is not just when you pass exactly in front of it. No, it's like meters away, probably about 10-20 meters away. You get a whiff of them, and the smell is always heavenly, and that attracted the wife. So many years ago, attracted my wife. We were in a shopping center somewhere. She smelled this shop. She said, "Oh, I have to go inside." So she went inside and she bought a few soaps and bubble bath and things like that, and started from there. She is absolutely in love with Lush. Okay, so this brand, she's absolutely in love with it. She has so many soaps of them, so many bubble baths, so many cosmetics, and also many perfumes. I think she got around 30 perfumes altogether from this brand. So you can tell how much she loves this brand for a good reason. They smell great, and the quality of their perfumes, the quality of their soaps and everything else is amazing. They're not cheap, but they are very good quality, and their products is in a way, I won't say organic, but they try to make them as natural as possible. Okay, so they are quite on the natural, organic, ethical and things like that. Okay, and that reflects in their bottles in terms of perfumes. When you buy their perfumes, they are very simply packaged. They're very simple boxes. The boxes are very simple and they're recyclable, which is very good for the environment. And the bottles are very simple. All of their bottles is this shape, which is simple, classical, rectangular shape. But the important thing is the juice inside, which are amazing. And so they don't say exactly what is the concentration of their perfume. All they say is, it says a perfume hand blended with fine essential oils. Basically, they don't tell you how much oil they put in there. My guess from my experience with them is they put something around 25 to 30% perfume oil in their perfumes, and that reflects in their smell. Not only in the smell, in terms of their longevity. They are beast mode, majority of them, not all of them. And this one in particular is a beast mode, and on my skin went over 12 hours. On t-shirt goes days. And in terms of projection, you get 2 arm length of projection for 4 to 5 hours. Huge projector, huge performer, very very long lasting, and it's very very oily. When you put it on your skin, you can tell it's super oily. For that, many people love them and many people can't stand them. The reason is because these perfumes are bold, they're big, they're artistic. Again, not all of them, but majority of them are artistic, a little bit on unusual side, a little bit on the different, unique side of things. This one is absolutely, to my nose, is absolutely unique. Although it's not 100% unique, because when you smell it, there are some part of it that reminds you of few things here and there, but on its own, it's a unique fragrance. And this one is called, their names are a little on the strange side as the brand is itself, and this one is called Lush, No Way to Say Goodbye. So this is Lush, No Way to Say Goodbye. Their perfumes are all unisex, they don't have gender, and I agree with that. All of their perfumes are unisex. And this one is from their white label collection. They have two collection. One is white label, one black label. The white labels are usually are the regulars, and also on the little bit on the affordable side, around £75 or so, and the black labels are on the limited edition side or things like that, and they are around £100 plus. So they're not cheap again, but the good news is if you want them cheaper, you can Google them and go to, especially in the UK, this is where I buy my Lush. On eBay, they sell, they sell them for much better prices. And this one in particular, when I bought it, the wifey liked it so much she took it away from me. And then I bought another bottle, and my daughter smelled it and she loves it and she took it away from me. So this is the third bottle I bought, and that tells you something, that is so popular. The smell of it is so uplifting, so bright, it's so happy, it's so uplifting and captivating and alluring, and it's a compliment monster. Every time I wore it, people, not only wife and the daughter, anybody else smells, wow, what is that smell? So this one in particular is, I would say, is still on a little bit of on artistic side inside it, because it's not 100% safe, blind buy safe. But I'll describe it in a minute, and if you like this kind of fragrances, then you can go and do your research yourself. So this one, it retails for I think £75, but as I said, I bought 3 bottles of it from eBay, and each time it was discounted, but obviously cheaper. And this one in particular, again, No Way to Say Goodbye is unisex. Yes, to my nose, it's absolutely unisex. The wife have it, the daughter have it, and I have a bottle of it, so you can tell it's unisex. And in terms of age, it's, my daughter is 17, 18, so she, she's wearing it. My wife is about 40, she wears it. I'm about 50 something, I wear it. So again, it's ageless. In terms of smell profile, this is ageless. In terms of the occasion, this is one of those Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down. You can take it outside, you can take it inside, you can wear it special occasion, you can wear it casual, you can wear it evening, with daytime, you can wear it formal, informal, anything you want. It's got a depth and complexity to it that is very very good for dressing up, and it's got simplicity to it that you can easily wear it as a casual fragrance. So very versatile. And in terms of season, this is best suited for warmer weather. It shines in the warmer weather, but again, because it's strong and it lasts long, so long, and it is very very thick, you can easily wear it in winter and reminds you of summer, basically in winter. So super versatile, very very ageless, very versatile. And what about the smell? The smell, as I said in the beginning, this is a summer in a bottle. It smells gorgeous. It smells to my nose, so this is the bottle. Let me show you the bottle first. Again, the beauty is in their simplicity. The cap is just basically nothing and the atomizer is an old-fashioned atomizer, but I don't mind it a bit. And then the sprays are usually okay to good. They're not biggest sprayers, but they are okay. It does the job perfectly, and the smell of this beauty, holy moly, is just one spray and just fill the room. So first he opens up with a huge citrus, and the citruses in here is amalgamation of citruses. So I smell definitely bergamot, I smell definitely lime, I smell some bergamot, some grapefruit, and also lime. So combination of four citruses, and even I would say five citruses, because it's got a little bit of an orangey tinge to it as well. So it might be either orange or a mandarin. So five big citrus in the beginning, and that makes it super happy, super bright, super delicious. And because it's got a sweetness to it, and the sweetness is coming from the base, which is the base is dominated by vanilla and benzoin. So they put benzoin and vanilla in here, and that sweetness plus those citruses, which is a little bit on the sour side, it giving it sweet and sour feel. And that sweet and sour feel is from the beginning to the end is always there. The citruses they will subside a little bit, but the amazing thing about this perfume is they go all the way to the end. So in the beginning they are huge, and later on they subside little bit, but they still there to the end of this fragrance. There is a tartiness coming from a blackcurrant in here, and the blackcurrant in here plus the citruses giving a very fruity feel, plus very tarty feel, plus you need to like your big blackcurrant, because the blackcurrant in here is very big. After the citruses in the beginning, the blackcurrant is by far the biggest player. And after that, there are the florals. The florals in here, they don't mention that. In the note breakdown, I will tell you in a minute, the note breakdown are very minimalistic and it doesn't say that much. The floral in here, I get white florals. I get a hint of rose in here. Definitely jasmine, definitely rose, maybe even an orange blossom in here as well. So it's a combination of white florals plus a little bit of rose. The rose in here is not a huge player. Is a hint of rose, so they made it just a hint of rose to give it that beautiful underlying rosiness, but the rose never takes over, never becomes big, never becomes a rosy fragrance. And that's the beauty of this fragrance. Although it's got rose in it, as well as it's got white florals in it, but it never takes over. They're always secondary and third, and that's making them beautifully soft and balanced with everything else, which is gorgeous. So let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. As I said, their notes breakdown is super minimalistic. So they mentioning of four notes: blackcurrant, benzoin, Leti Carbaba, whatever that is, I have no idea, and rose. So basically they just putting four notes in here, which is ridiculous because this is very complex. Okay, so basically the rose, yes, but again, the rose is not a big player. So if you're worried about rose, don't worry about rose. The rose is here, is way in the background. Okay, in the beginning, the citruses and the blackcurrant are by far the biggest player, plus the underlying sweetness from the vanilla and the benzoin in here. And then when it goes to the mid, which is 2-3 hours later, the citruses and the blackcurrant subside a little bit, not too much, and it becomes like a dance between the citruses, the blackcurrant, the fruitiness of those citruses and blackcurrant, plus the florals. So it becomes a dance with these ones, and it's just beautiful, just ample enough to make everything dance very well together. Nothing in here takes over, nothing in here is too much or too little. It's just perfection. And then the base is just basically is dominated by the vanilla and the benzoin, and also a hint of muskiness. The muskiness in the beginning is not apparent. Later on it becomes a hint of muskiness again, but not too much. Again, everything in here done to perfection. So overall, what I get from this fragrance is big fruitiness, which is mainly the citruses and the blackcurrant in here, and then a hint of softer spiciness to it. I'm not sure what kind of spice they are utilizing here, to be honest with you. I'm getting something like herbal feel to it. So it's herbal, it's a little bit of green, a little bit of a little bit leafy, a little bit grassy, but again, hint of it, not too much in here. It's the wood, the base is quite woody. When it goes to dry down, it gets a little bit woodier. Definitely there's some woods in the base. My guess is cedar and sandalwood combination in the base to giving it that smooth ride overall. So It never becomes fully woody, but the woods in the hint of the woodiness in the base, again, you can feel it. The amber in here is very fluffy. So it's a fluffy amber, it's effervescent amber, it's a very transparent amber, it's a very airy amber. So it's, if you like those kind of amber, this is a beautiful fragrance. The floral aspect, yes, as I said, in the mid is dominated by the white florals plus hint of rose. The white florals most likely to be jasmine and orange blossom in here, plus a little bit of that rose. Citruses in the beginning are very big. As I said, they subside a little bit, but they stay there till the end of this fragrance, which is amazing. And it's a hint of greenness, grassiness, and a leafiness, but again, not too much. It never takes over, it never becomes green fragrance overall, but there is a green aspect to it as well. And it's a little bit of aromaticness, which is, I'm not sure again where it's come from. Maybe there is a juniper berry in here. I'm smelling something like juniper berry in here because it got a hint of booziness as well, just a hint of booziness, especially in the beginning. Later on it subside, but little bit of booziness in the beginning. So if you like what I described, this is an absolute beast. So beast mode summer fragrance, which is done very well. It's to perfection. As I said, wifey loves it, daughter loves it, because they both have each one bottle each. I have it myself, and not only I have it, I bought a backup bottle for it, because I thought before I review it, if I review it probably it's going to be very hard to find on eBay, you know, discounted. So I bought a backup bottle for it. So you can tell how much we as a family love it, and for that I give it 10 out of 10 for that beautiful perfumery in here. 10 out of 10 for the longevity and the performance, and the projection is monster. 10 out of 10 for the simplicity of this house, and 10 out of 10 for the artistry and the smell and the balance of the ingredients in here, and also the quality of the ingredients. When you smell it, you smell quality in here. There is nothing in here to smell cheap, nasty, chemical, or harshness, or sharpness. None of those. So beautiful that. Obviously, for the price point, we expect some you know, synthetic elements, because this is not 100% natural. But when you smell it, you don't smell syntheticness, or at least my nose, my experience, my age, I don't smell any syntheticness in here, which is another beautiful aspect of this fragrance. So I highly recommend it. If you like what I described, if you like a beast mode, if you like it for summer, if you like a compliment magnet or attention grabber, this is for you. This is very loud fragrance. If you like them understated, if you like them you know, close to the skin, if you like them subdued, this is not for you. This is for people who love their fragrances to be loud as much as possible. Okay guys, so that was the review of this beautiful fragrance. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you want to purchase one of my own perfume, I'm a perfume myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the perfumer. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I leave them in the link as well. My perfumes are unique, artistic, very strong, very long lasting, and I put more than 60% perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them big and bold and super loud. Thank you very much as always, and I'll see you later. Bye.